Morning, Team Alabama. Please join me in reading on page 68 in the Hunger Games. Join me in reading in your Chromebooks on page 68. And suddenly we're both laughing. I guess we're both so nervous about the games and the more pressingly petrified and being turned into human torches, we're not acting sensibly. The opening music begins. It's easy to hear, blasted around the Capitol. Massive doors slide open, revealing the crowd-lined streets. The ride lasts about 20 minutes and ends up at a city circle where they will welcome us, play the anthem, and escort us into the training center, which will be our home or prison until the games begin. The tributes from District 1 ride out in a chariot pulled by snowy white horses. They look so beautiful, spray-painted silver, in tasteful tunics glittering with jewels. District 1 makes luxury items for the Capitol. You can hear the roar of the crowd. They are always the favorites. District 2 gets into position to follow them. In no time at all, we are approaching the door, and I can see that between the overcast sky and evening hour, the light is turning gray. The tributes from District 11 are just rolling out when Cinna appears with a lighted torch. "Here we go, then," he says, and before we can react, he sets our capes on fire. I gasp, waiting for the heat, but there is only a faint tickling sensation. Cinna climbs up before us and ignites our headdresses. He lets out a sigh of relief. It works. Then he gently tucks a hand under my chin. Remember, head high and smile. They're going to love you. Cinna jumps off the chariot and has one last idea. He shouts something up at us, but the music drowns him out, and he shouts again and gestures. "What's he saying?" I ask Peeta for the first time. I look at him and realize that ablaze with the fake flames, he is dazzling, and I must be too. "I think he said for us to hold hands," says Peeta. He grabs my right hand in his left, and we look at Cinna for confirmation. He nods and gives a thumbs up, and that's the last thing I see before we enter the city. The crowd's initial alarm at our appearance quickly changes to cheers and shouts of District 12.